everybody, and welcome back to day 3 of JRP 10 Year Celebrations. And today, I have something very exciting for you. I've gathered some of my greatest cast members, and together we're going to reminisce about what it means to us to have reached this incredible goal. We're talking today with Sabrina, Brandon, Chris, and Rebecca. And so without further ado, let's start it right now. All right, everybody. Thank you all for joining. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm so eager to spend this time with you because we've reached 10 years of JRP. All right. Well, so the first question is, what is your reaction to JRP reaching 10 years of production?
Honestly, it's amazing, and I'm glad that I was able to witness that growth because you put so much hard work into your whatever you do, and like with all the actors as well. So also the storylines are really good. So check it out, guys.
That's crazy. I can't believe it's been that long. I think we've all gotten better at our acting, and Jonathan's definitely got better at his like editing and the music he picks and everything. And it's kind of interesting if you look back at his movies, you'll see like the different phases of the music he liked, Intense Tech or I don't know, Afro Circus, Madagascar 3, something like that. That was a part of a vlog. So yeah, it's been a long time, but it's been fun.
Wow, I just gotta say, it's been a crazy roller coaster all these years, man. And doing all these videos with you and being in all these movies, it's been so incredibly fun, man.
10 years is a long time, and that means that you got in early. I'll tell you what, a lot of people wish they probably would have started a YouTube channel that long ago. Some people find success quickly, some people it takes a while. And I think both you and I can definitely concur to that, we're definitely glad we got in when we did to build a cool little platform on here.
Absolutely. And something that Chris just mentioned in regards to how long I've actually been doing this, I actually started offline, and my actual YouTube career has actually only gone 7 years. And so for the first 3 years, my range was actually very small. I would literally I didn't even do the internet early on. I had a huge thing of DVDs, and I would just literally burn like 24 DVDs and just give them out to my closest friends and family. So going from that to YouTube was obviously huge step up. What is your favorite film you were in?
Well, it's kind of fun in the ones where we didn't have scripts. We just did anything. So I guess that was Sherlock Holmes, like 1 through 6, I think. Because I think 7 was the first one where we had a script.
Actually, I think 5, actually, we had scripts. So 1 through 4 was no scripts.
Yeah, I mean, that first Sherlock Holmes one was pretty fun because I could do anything, and then you were trying to, keep it on track, and I would just say anything I wanted. So that was fun. But I guess probably the latest one, more professional one, would be Paradox 3. That was probably my favorite. I mean, obviously that was the one it was, the most of a star in, but it was a lot of fun. I got to beat up Jonathan and Justin with the bat. That was cool.
Some of the films that stood out to me personally were Paradox. That was one of the big ones that stood out to me as being the most fun to film in, and also being just the most fun to watch, and the most fun to see the production of. And it was so incredible to see all the cast members play the characters. And it was just one of the most entertaining series you've ever made, man.
What did you like about playing your character in your favorite film?
I guess I just like working with you guys because obviously it's a great environment because I've known you guys from church and stuff. But I think I like the character that I played. It was funny because I like funny things. I think that was fun, and being able to actually shoot outside. I think it suited me very well. I didn't feel awkward in it at all.
I really liked the latest one we did, and the one where I was the the evil villain, and dressing up in the suit and stuff like that. That's that I like that, but I realized that even watching it back, it's not my natural. I know acting is acting, but it wasn't my natural kind of cliche in my movements. The one we did with One Among Us All, where I was the blue character, that was more my personality, so that felt more natural. And watching the playback, it wasn't like your worst critic is yourself. And so sometimes, you know, like with the evil character I did, I was like, oh, I wasn't walking like an evil character, you know. And when I was playing the blue character, it was just more of kind of like, you know, a little bit funny, you know, a little bit catchy, you know, more of my mannerisms, like, you know, standing there, you know. So anyway, that to me, I really enjoyed the blue character. That was easier to get into character, I guess you could say.
I got to play Mel and Rachel. Rachel's pretty close to my personality, kind of, I don't know, sarcastic at times, wears black, so that was kind of fun. It was more my personality. And then Mel, I got to be, you know, with the British accent and everything. You know, the villain with the dark motive, where usually I play the, you know, the protagonist. I'm just kind of, you know, the girl part of the movie. Not that I, you know, didn't feel empowered or anything, but I was just like a normal person. So it was fun being the villain.
Some of the things I liked a lot about playing Korath was being able to be myself a lot and and act in a way that I thought that Klingons would act in battle, you know? And just doing the fight scenes was one of the most fun parts of it. And just being able to be silly at the same time as being serious, and that was so much fun, man. And the lightsaber duels, Star Wars integrated with Star Trek, that was I think something that a lot of people needed to see. The makeup part was a little bit of a pain, like just a little bit, but the rest was just amazing, man. I enjoyed it so much, and it was so fun to film with you in that.
What is your earliest memory of JRP?
So most of you guys don't know, but Jonathan and I actually met in church in the children's ministry, and that's where we started acting together and just having a great time, getting to know each other and our families. And then we started to talk about developing a project. So I believe you were already filming, you were doing videos with the family and some other actors, but I wasn't really aware of that because we've known each other for quite a while. But I think we really started picking up pace when it was about Blackheart project, and some things, obviously, kind of, life gets in the way sometimes. Some projects fall apart, but during that time, you offshooted that to working with Justin. And I had a couple small roles, and that's when I met Brandon, the other actors. And so probably my first memories are probably when we were working with Brandon, and we had the drone shots, and we were doing that. So we're going back to about 2017 in California there, having a good time.
Well, actually, something comes to mind right away. Your original Star Trek versus Star Wars series with original cast members, and also the videos with Inspector Sauerkraut. and those ones I think were the funniest to me. And with Riley playing him all the way back then, that was really, really funny to me. And I'll always carry those memories with me because, like, it's just... that's his signature nickname, like Inspector Sauerkraut. And that'll always be his nickname. And that, I think, is the thing that stood out to me the most in terms of your original films and movies.
What kind of changes have you seen happening at JRP over the years?
Yeah, well, there's been a lot of changes. The effects, of course, I mean, there were no effects or anything in Sherlock Holmes. I don't even think you really needed them anyway, but when you compare like Sherlock Holmes 1 to Paradox 1 or 2 or 3, just like the effects of like Gary running into the red wall, and like when you hit on it, it had that like effect, that rippling effect, and then Mel's powers as well. So yeah, the effects have definitely got a lot better. The storylines, of course, like I said, in the first few movies, there were no scripts, so there was kind of a storyline, but it wasn't as polished. as like Paradox or The Haunting or something like that.
Absolutely, your VFX has been outstanding, and your transitions. And I've noticed that the effects and the way you're filming things, it's progressing better and better and better. And that's just with experience. That's just with, some people, they want to just research and try to get the best transitions, and then it's just so much where sometimes you just have to put your hands to it, mold it like you have over the years. And if you go back and watch your stuff from 3-4 years ago to now, you definitely can tell that your editing has gotten a lot better, and I definitely commend you on that.
Well, there were a lot of improvements that I can think of, and I think several of them could be, you just upgraded your camera tech each year. It seemed like you did it slowly over the years, because you had your iPhone 5, you had your 5S, then you upgrade to the SE, and now you have the SE2, and you use your GoPros. You started using those a couple years ago, probably like 6 years ago or something.
Yeah.
And you started doing several shots at one point, I remember, you had several different angles of each set with the GoPro and then your iPhone on the other side. And I think you used other cameras also. You upgraded the graphics a lot. You use graphics from the internet, and they started getting better and better. And you started integrating CGI into your movies, which you never originally did. And that made it really, really enjoyable as time went on.
And finally, the last question, what are your lasting thoughts about this significant day? Because it's not just 10 years for me, it's 10 years for you, and everyone that has helped me. We have all collectively reached 10 years. So what are your lasting thoughts?
I think it's really exciting, 10 years, and I like how you have 5 different things planned to release. Yeah, it has helped me, even just when you would direct skits at church. For those of you who don't know, I'm in a musical theater group, which obviously hasn't met in a long time, a year actually. It's been really fun, a great journey, and I think it'll show in college, when you go to film school and stuff like that, your hard work throughout the years, and being able to use those skills and earn some money.
Looking back at all of it, it has evolved so much since the beginning, man, because originally you were filming only at your house with the original movies in your backyard pretty much. And then you started filming in the backyard and the house. And then you went beyond that. You went to parks and stuff. You went to other places, and you went to that big office building with Paradox. And that was a big step for the films and stuff. I'm so excited for your franchise, man, and I can't wait to see how it turns out and develops over the next 10 years. And I honestly can't imagine how it's going to be, man. I just can't wait to see how your franchise develops over maybe 20 years or more than that. And as technology advances and you get closer and closer to your career, the peak that your dream is to be a film director and stuff. And I just can't wait until that all turns into, man.
Just thank you. We always look forward to your new movies and every new video that you come out with. All your friends are supportive, your family is supportive, and my parents look forward to it as well. My dad, he always asks, when is Jonathan coming out with a new video? Or he'll ask has he come out with a new movie yet? So it's cool. I can definitely see you on the big screen one day.
10 more. Let's run. Yeah, next goal is going to be 10K subs, and then we're going to go to 100K subs.
Bye.
See you next time. Bye, guys.
All right, take care. Catch you later.
Bye.
All right, thank you, Jonathan. A pleasure, brother.
All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that interview, but don't go anywhere because we still have 2 more videos coming in the next 2 days for this incredible celebration. So it's only going to get more exciting, guys. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.